Hey y'all, Trailer Trish here. So I'm driving to work, but I just want to come on and be real with you guys because I have debilitating anxiety and I try to hide it as much as I can from everyone, but it's one of them things that when you're having an anxiety or a panic attack, you can't hide that ish as well as you think you can. So I've been having really bad anxiety lately. I can never really tell what's a trigger. There's a couple things I can kind of pinpoint, but the worst thing for me is when my anxiety is so bad that everything irritates me. So, for instance, right now I am trying to do a couple things at once that it's kind of like New Year's resolutions where you might have a couple different ones and you give up on a few or all of them within a few weeks, but that's kind of what I'm going through right now, is trying to do more than one thing at a time that are difficult. For instance, I'm on a low buy, no buy kind of journey, trying to be a little more careful with my finances. Because if you guys have watched my recent videos, I did rack up some credit card debt during my summer videos, fall videos. So I wanted to try to get that under control. And just like an impulse purchase, I can just as easily buckle down and do an impulse no buy. So I can go and buy a loaf of bread and a jar of peanut butter and a jar of jelly and make myself eat that for a week straight with some goldfish crackers if I really want to. So, however, if I'm trying to do that at the same time as other things, then I start to get a little anxious and panicky. So, for instance, I have not had fast food in like 3 weeks. Because I've been trying to cook at night and pack my lunch, or I have a coworker that likes to cook and sometimes he'll bring extra and he'll ask if I want some, so I'm really grateful for that. So I've been very careful with that. However, I'm pretty sure whatever is in fast food is addictive, and when you cut yourself off from it like that, it can affect your mood, I think. So I did go out to breakfast with my sister last week, and we went to Denny's, so that's kind of fast food. I mean, it is fast food. And then I did go to Starbucks recently, I think this weekend that just passed, because I had 100 stars to spend. So I guess technically I haven't completely cut myself off, but the breakfast with my sister was kind of an emergency, and the Starbucks was free, so I'm not doing my daily running to McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's, KFC, Taco Bell. That was my lunch every day when I was at work, or when I'm at work, and I've been packing food. So anyway, on top of doing that, I decided to stop vaping. Yes, I vape. I don't even know why I started doing that disgusting habit. My mom was a smoker, and I remember distinctly when I was a kid, she told me to hide her cigarettes from her, and then she snapped at me when I wouldn't give them to her one day. And she tried to quit so many times, and I'm pretty sure she hasn't quit. I haven't seen her in 6 years-ish, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't quit. So when I worked at Amazon, one day one of my friends hid his vape, and I was like, oh, hey, what is that? And he told me, and he was like, here, you want to try it? And I tried it, and I was like, oh, I like that. And I went and bought one, and I was hooked ever since. But the problem with me is I have horrible anxiety, and it causes way worse anxiety. I've seen commercials where they say it makes your anxiety way worse. 100% it does. But I also have an addictive personality. I am sober for 6.5 years now, I think, from alcohol. So that's another thing. I just one day decided to stop drinking, and I stopped. So I can quit things pretty easy, but for some reason this vape thing, this is my 3rd time trying to quit, and it always happens where I will quit and then I'll have one really bad day and I'll go straight back to it. So I'm trying to redirect the bad day energy and figure out a different way to cope with that, because I just want to vape. And I totally forgot. I have a Fume, not sponsored, I wish. But I think I left it at home. Yeah, it's not in my car, crap. But I went the whole day yesterday without it, and not only was it my first day not vaping, it was a Monday. And when we got to work, they said, surprise, we're on overtime. And you don't have a choice, and it starts tonight, so you're here till 2:30 in the morning. And it's like, I'm on this like paying off my debt journey, so I'm like grateful that I'm having overtime, but also I'm like, I don't want to stay till 2:30. When I was leaving for work, I didn't want to go, and my boyfriend was like, don't worry, you know, like it'll be over before you know it. And then I get there and boom, 2 extra hours, I gotta be there. And I'm like, So everything just piles on all at once. Isn't that how it always is? It's like when one thing goes wrong, another goes wrong, another goes wrong. But it's like, I really got to get back into that be grateful mindset of be grateful you have this overtime, because it's extra money to put towards your bills. And then we're going to be getting a bonus, hopefully, soon. We got one last year. We usually get one around Christmas time. And we're going to be having like a big raffle at work, which I'm so looking forward to. Last year I got a big gigantic TV, and if y'all know me, you know I love TV. So like I watch a lot of television. If you name a show, I've probably seen it. I can probably tell you every actor that's in it, every character, what my favorite episode is, etc. I love TV, so like that was awesome. But yeah, like there's a lot of good things coming up, a lot of good things happening. My YouTube is doing pretty good. Like obviously I wish it was going a little bit faster, but I'm having so much fun making it and sharing my life with y'all. But it's like, yeah, I need to like look at the bright side, look at the good things, and try to calm my anxiety somehow. Because like I used to be on the program with Cerebral. It's kind of like BetterHelp. Like it's like a virtual therapy. And so you meet with your therapist once a month, and you meet with the psychiatrist once a month, virtually. And the psychiatrist is the one that prescribes the medication. And I tried like 8 different medications for my anxiety, and like literally nothing helped. So martazepine worked the best, like as far as like helping the mental part of anxiety, but it made me eat everything in sight, and I gained like 20 pounds in 3 months. It was insane. So I immediately, when I saw 150 on the scale, I stopped cold turkey, cut out that medication, because I was like, I ain't gonna blimp up, because then I'm gonna feel even worse about myself, and that's just not me. Like I'm 138 pounds. Why did I say 20 pounds? I don't know. I swear to God it was 20 pounds though. So maybe I had lost weight at the time. I don't know. But I know I just like, my pants didn't fit, okay? It was sweatpant day for me every day. Actually, it's legging day for me every day. I wear leggings to work every day. I know this is super rambly, and I'm probably talking super fast because I got anxiety, y'all. I got anxiety. I feel like Graveyard Girl Bunny, just yapping, and every time I ever watch that girl, she gives me more anxiety than I already had, because she talk, and now I'm feeling like I'm being like that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest, like a little therapy session with y'all, because oh yeah, I didn't finish telling y'all. So like when I had Cerebral, I had like the best therapist ever. She helped me out so much, and then one day she goes, before we start our session today, I gotta let you know that I'm being let go from Cerebral. They cut half the staff. And I'm like, all this work I just put in, trauma dumping all the bad crap about my life, and you're leaving and now I have to start over? I'm good. And I completely stopped doing therapy. It was very frustrating, because she wasn't allowed to tell me where she was going. Like, they don't allow them to tell that information, which pisses me off, because I would have loved to continue working with her, but whatever. So yeah, therapy will be nice. Maybe if my YouTube ever gets monetized, I can get sponsored by a therapy company that actually works, and I can get back into therapy, because yeah, your girl needs some therapy. I don't really have friends. I got my sister, but she's going through her own stuff right now that I don't feel like piling on her. And my boyfriend's a pretty quiet guy, so I can talk all I want to him, but it's not the same as, you know, with a therapist that actually can like give me feedback and fix the current situation a little bit. There's only so much your friends and family can do. And yeah, I don't want to dump on my coworkers today. So we're gonna internalize, We're gonna have positive vibes. We're gonna drink our coffee. I got my coffee, guys. Spooky. It's the Screamin' Sugar one. Cheers. It's so freaking delish. We're gonna have a great fucking day, okay? We're gonna have a great day. Love you guys.